The wind howled through the city, turning narrow alleyways into frozen, lightless tunnels. Max, a tiny orange kitten, dragged his matted, ice-crusted fur across the flooded pavement. Every step was a battle against the biting cold, his small stomach cramping with hunger. He darted behind a dumpster for warmth, but a stray dog lunged, teeth snapping inches from his tail. Terrified, he scrambled up a pile of debris, only for the stack to shift and collapse beneath him. Before he could find cover, a massive shadow loomed. A stranger snatched him up, shoved him into a sack. The kitten clawed at the rough fabric, his yowls muffled by the thick weave. Max, the old golden retriever, stood at the alley entrance. He caught the scent. Despite an old limp that throbbed with every step, he pushed his legs into a steady gallop. He tracked the scent past barking dogs and over slick, treacherous rooftops. He crossed the frozen river, where the ice groaned under his weight. Reaching the abandoned warehouse, just as the stranger vanished inside. Through a jagged hole in the wall, Max saw the kitten locked in a rusted cage. Max barked, a deep, resonant sound, but the stranger only laughed. For 3 long days, the dog waged a silent war, dodging iron traps in the shadows. He slipped through narrow ventilation cracks, enduring the biting rain. Once, the floorboards beneath him gave way. He hung by his front paws over a dark pit. He pulled himself up, just before the wood splintered into the abyss. He watched, he waited, never taking his eyes off the small creature trapped inside. He knew his moment would come, and he refused to leave his post. Then, disaster struck. A torch tipped over and orange flames licked the dry timber. Smoke billowed, turning the warehouse into a suffocating furnace. The kitten let out a high-pitched mew of pure terror. Max did not hesitate. He smashed through a shattered window, his golden fur singeing as sparks rained down. He slammed his entire weight against the cage. The rusted lock groaned and snapped. The kitten tumbled out, and Max caught him gently in his mouth. The roof began to buckle. Heavy beams crashed down, blocking the main exit. Max wove through the inferno, his paws burning on the hot floor. He leapt over a widening gap in the floorboards and burst through the warehouse doors just as the entire structure collapsed. They stumbled into the freezing night, covered in ash and soot, but they were alive. They walked for miles until a familiar porch light appeared. As the sun rose, the kitten curled into the thick fur of his protector. The kitten was finally warm, and the dog was finally at peace. They slept soundly, knowing they would never have to return to the cold streets again. Together, they had found home.